Shit. Struggling. You guys, I'm so embarrassed to tell you this. I'm such a ding dong. I post the Dollar General penny list right here on my YouTube channel every single Monday at 11 a.m. except for this Monday because I forgot it was Monday. I knew it was Monday, but I don't know what happened. My brain malfunctioned. I luckily read a post in our Facebook group that was like, oh, I was wishing there would be a penny list on my birthday tomorrow. And I was like, oh, shit. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I didn't post a video. I even wondered why people were posting, where's the penny list? I was even like, what is wrong with all of these people when it was actually wrong with me? So I apologize. I will always post a penny list video. Even if there's no penny list, I will make a video and tell you, because I think what happens is when there's no penny list, there's people who are confused. And so I don't want you to be confused. It's my job to inform you, so I will keep you informed. Now, a couple of things. As always, do not ask the Dollar General employees for penny items. Don't call the store. None of that crap. All you need is the Dollar General couponing app. You can scan the item's barcode and get a price before you go up to the register, and you purchase penny items just like you would any other item in the store. I try to always remember to say that, so I'm sorry, I have to say that. Secondly, there is no official penny list this week. So for Tuesday, May 19th, there is no Dollar General penny list. However, there could be an NCI list. So I'm going to tell you, like I always tell you, make sure you join Telegram. The link is in the description box. I will keep you informed. I will always make a video, especially if there's a lot of surprise pennies or something. But sometimes it takes me a while to make a video. Whereas if you're on Telegram, I can tell you quickly. So make sure you join Telegram. You do have to download the app. It doesn't take up that much space on your phone though, and it comes through as a text notification. I did delete about 5,000 people from Telegram on accident, and I was literally so upset about it, you have no idea. But anyway, if you have not been getting Telegram messages from me, you're deleted. Join the new Telegram in the description box. I guess it was a good idea that I had a couple of different Telegram groups. So even though I posted the same thing to each one, because when I deleted one, I still luckily have 6,000 people. But anyway, I deleted like 5,000 people. So I'm sorry if I deleted you. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. Then I made a post telling you guys I deleted my Telegram, but I forgot to say that I accidentally did it. And so some of you were like, why the fuck did you delete us? So I'm sorry, it was an accident. I did not do it on purpose. I would never do that on purpose. Why would I? It would be silly for me. But, okay? Yeah, if you've not been getting messages, just click the link in the description box. Also, there is a cool deal at Staples with the Top Cashback app. I have that linked in the description box for you as well. If you join Top Cashback through that link, you can get $15 worth of free product at Staples. So make sure you do that. I did state it was an accident later. I went back and like edited the post, but a couple of times a couple of places where I posted it, I forgot to say it was an accident. So people were upset. Like I did it on purpose. I would never do that on purpose, you guys. Why would I? It wouldn't make sense for my business. My husband is calling you a liar. Patricia's husband. I'm not lying. Why would I? It would not be good for my business. That's how I make money. Honey? What's going on with NCI stores? So, hold on, let me wipe this camera button off. I think it looks a little fuzzy. If you haven't been here for a long time, or maybe you have and you just missed it, okay, so it does seem to be a common theme with people who post the penny list that there's no real source of good information from the NCI stores, okay? I do have a source from the NCI stores. However, usually if there is a penny list for NCI stores, I don't know until Monday night. So I have some lists. We have several lists typed out, ready to go. They're very, very large. One of them is really big. It's crazy. And so we might find out today that there's going to be pennies. We might wake up tomorrow and discover that those items are a penny, or they could not penny at all. But stay on your toes, because likely, especially with all of the penny items that we've just had, I'm sure you guys know that there's tons of surprise penny items in like every category, in household, in food, in every category really. It's likely that there will be surprise pennies tomorrow. Will it be an NCI list? I don't know for sure. It might not be. It might be a regular Dollar General, which is not technically a list if they're surprise pennies, but you get my drift. Stay on your toes. We do know that there are some lists at NCI stores that will penny soon. Sometimes items clearance for a really long time. So some of the lists we have for NCI stores are still like even just 50% off. Sometimes they stay clearance for a long time, and then sometimes they just penny. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens, If you don't know what an NCI store is, I was working on a video about it, and then I had to get a new phone. And I gotta tell you guys about that one video I was supposed to post Thursday about your safety. Don't let me forget to tell you about that. I've had to go through a couple of phones in the last couple of days. I record, edit, and upload all of my videos from my phone. And I've had some issues. I've lost some of the footage. Some of the footage wouldn't upload. Like, it's just getting used to the new phone, and so I have to restart the NCI store video, which I'm so sad about. But an NCI store is a home store. I made an article about it and posted it on my website. There's also a Dollar General NCI or home store locator linked on my website. The links are in the description box of the video. It says all of my links are here. Click that link, go there. You can read what an NCI store is, but basically they just have nicer and more home items than regular Dollar General stores. And home items meaning rugs, comforters, pillows, wall pictures, stuff like that. That's basically it. But the thing about NCI stores is sometimes they get an additional penny list that the regular Dollar General stores don't get. Fun fact for you, on average this year, Dollar General is opening up 3 stores a day. 3 stores a day on average. So if you don't have any NCI stores near you, hopefully you will be getting them soon. Something that I've noticed with the NCI stores as far as penny items is you guys seem to do better when we get NCI penny lists. And I think part of the reason is they are typically newer stores. Well, they are newer stores because NCI stores, home stores, have only been around for a little bit of time. Just like us, where we still haven't figured out everything there is to know about NCI stores, neither has Dollar General or the Dollar General store managers. And yes, there is also nicer things with the NCI list. I agree 100%. So, yeah, you guys seem to do way better when we get NCI lists. By the way, let's talk about the video I was going to upload on Thursday. It is a very long video. I had some trouble getting it uploaded, so I'm going to refilm it, which I'm so annoyed by because it took me forever to do that stupid video. But I do believe genuinely it's important for you guys to know the information for your safety of shoppers at the Dollar General. So I want you guys to hear that video. Please watch it. It'll say something like that in the title of the video. And I'll get it up as soon as possible because I really want you guys to be aware. It might make Dollar General mad at me, but they already hate me, so I don't think it makes much of a difference at this point. As you guys know, everybody's allowed to film in store, literally except for me. I have to drive an hour away just to film a stupid in-store video, which I don't even like leaving my house, much less driving an hour away. Are you kidding me? So, I assure you, you are not randomly removed from the Facebook group. You can message me and we'll figure it out, but I assure you, we do not randomly remove anyone. Anyone that is removed, we have a group chat. We have evidence, I guess you would say. I was trying to think of a better word of what you did. Like, we keep track of that. You were not randomly removed. It's not my birthday. It's somebody's birthday tomorrow. They posted it on the Facebook. They said it on the Facebook post. And that comment is what made me realize, oh no. I was wondering why my admins asked me if I was going live today. And Krista, can I post the penny? Like, can I say that there's no penniless? And I was like, why are they saying that? And then like an hour later, I was like, doink. Oh! And I know a lot of you guys don't understand what's going on with the whole copyright thing that I posted on YouTube or on Instagram. The only reason I made that post, you guys, is because it's important for other people who make YouTube videos to know this. It's a very scary thing to fight a copyright strike, because if you're wrong, it can look bad for you, but you can get your channel deleted if people do that. So if somebody places a false copyright strike on my channel or someone else's, it can get their channel deleted. And the reason I posted it, because I hate to even draw attention to the guy or the negativity, but I genuinely think it's something that people need to know and look into if they make YouTube videos. And that's the only reason why I posted it. And also, like, what a douche, really. I wouldn't have made the video if I didn't make sure beforehand that I was following the rules. I mean, this is how I feed my children. It's your birthday tomorrow, Sarah. Happy birthday. I hope you do find some pennies tomorrow if you're going penny shopping on your birthday. Can they stop us from scanning in store with their app? Absolutely not. That's ridiculous. Yeah. That's one of those things that you can absolutely call corporate over. You don't have to say you're scanning for penny items, but Dollar General puts out this app, and you better believe that they pay a lot of money for that app to be maintained, for us to be able to use the app. I know that Dollar General would be livid if they knew that you come into the store and then the store employees were like, you can't scan with our own app. That's the most ridiculous thing, and Dollar General would be upset. So I would let corporate know. I'd leave out the penny word altogether, but I would let them know immediately. What's going on? It's not my birthday, you guys. I don't know why y'all think it's my birthday. My birthday's in July 12th. How can we do if the cashier said the price is not a penny? I already scanned it and it was a penny. So whatever price rings up at the register is the correct price. It says that in the Dollar General app. So even if the item, and we do have this happen sometimes, there was specifically, I remember coffee, that in the app it said it was a penny, but at the register it was regular price. And I even went to my store and they told me that, they were like, so many people keep trying to come in and buy that coffee. and it's not a penny. It doesn't ring up a penny. I can't sell it to them for a penny. And so I told the Dollar General employees, well, it says in the Dollar General app that the register overrides the app. So you guys need to know that. Now, here's the thing. When you purchase an item at Dollar General, they should be scanning the item. They shouldn't be typing in a price. And if they are typing in a price, that's a big red flag. And so you're going to have to put your foot down if that's the case. But most likely, I don't think the majority of Dollar General store employees, managers, really care that we buy penny items. I think a lot of them don't like us because a lot of us, I don't want to say we as if I'm included in this, and I know a lot of you are not included in this. We've talked about it, but a lot of penny shoppers will come in the store and like make a mess and that kind of thing, or be really disrespectful. So I would remind you that the best ally that you can have on your side is the Dollar General employees. So if you can be very nice and respectful and kind of clean as you go, please do that if you can while you're in store. You want them to like you. You do not want them to I don't want them to see me and be like, oh gosh, here she comes. I think my closest store has put up a Wi-Fi blocker. Oh my gosh. At one point I was going to make a video about that, and I probably still will eventually. These slow weeks like right now are really good times to make those types of videos that I've been needing to make. I just haven't quite gotten time to make them, like the NCI store video. So I might make a video about that. I don't think your store has a blocker. I have tons of reasons why I know that they don't have a blocker, why that would cause a lot of problems for not only us, but them as well. And so maybe one day I'll make a video about that. I'll try to do it soon, but I investigated that and I did figure out that I always knew when I heard that. I think the freebie guy says that a lot, that they have a blocker. And so when he started making videos, people would come and comment that stuff on my YouTube channel. And the first time I heard that, I was like, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my entire life, first of all. But I did investigate it a little bit, and there's basically no way that that's true. And I have legitimate reasons why I know that it's not true that I'll point out to you. We're not going to go into it in this video, but what do you think will penny next? Maybe Purple Dot Home. Yes, the next big penny list that we have will likely be Purple Dot Home. So how you can prepare for that is focus on what is Purple Dot and what Purple Dot looks like, where it's at in your stores, which one of your Dollar General stores has the most of it, that kind of stuff. And not only that, but like what come in the store at the same time as Purple Dot, when Purple Dot clearances, what else is on clearance at that time. That's how we find all items that follow a dot color, like all of those brown dot items that followed brown dot that didn't have a brown dot on them. The reason that's such a big deal, the items that follow, is because those aren't marked. So the Dollar General store employees don't know to remove the items, and the items that follow a dot, you're more likely to find. So if you can keep up with what those items are, that's great. And of course, I will let you know. I'll try to include those in a video, but I really haven't found a lot of items that follow Purple Dot. And I know that's wrong because there's always a shit ton of items that follow Purple Dot. So maybe my store don't sell the items. I don't know what it is. If you guys find anything that you even think follows Purple Dot, email me a picture of the item and the UPC, please, to my email address, kristaramsey6@gmail.com, please. When you scan something in the app and it says cannot be sold. We went into this in my last live video, so I'm not going to go too far into that right now. But the majority of the time when you scan an item that says cannot be sold, it's supposed to be a recalled item. we know that the Dollar General app is glitching and saying that on things that are not recalled. So I would pretty much ignore that for the time being, unless it's like a food or medicine item. If it's recalled, they'll tell you at the register. But generally, when you scan those items, they are full price anyway. So it's not likely that they're a penny to begin with. What if the cashier tells you the reason they don't have Wi-Fi is because it knocks their own registers out? I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, I don't know. Other than when you go to Dollar General and you shop, I know a lot of you that are new don't know this, or maybe you do, but there's a little survey on the bottom of your receipt. You can only do those surveys so many times a month. Dollar General genuinely cares. We know this for a fact, that they actually care what the feedback on those surveys is. So if you're upset that your store doesn't have Wi-Fi for any reason, you need to be doing those surveys every time you get a chance. One store just pennied yellow and white dots, but no other stores has. It was a mistake. Was it a mistake? Are you sure that store is not remodeling? That's my first thought. It's usually not a mistake. Krista, have you ever been yelled at for taking pics or videos? Yes, you're not allowed actually to take videos in the Dollar General store. If you guys haven't seen the video where Dollar General called the police on me, click on my name underneath the video, go to my homepage and watch that video. I went into a store while I was on vacation and there was a manager who called the police on me. And I didn't know for sure that he was the manager because he was wearing a tie-dye shirt, shorts, and flip-flops. It's actually in the Dollar General employee handbook or whatever that they have to wear a uniform while working. The guy wouldn't give me his name or anything. It was so shady. Go watch that video if you haven't seen it. The guy put in a complaint to YouTube and made me blur his face out of the video, which you couldn't really see his face, which is why I left it in anyway. Like not enough to be like, oh, I know who that guy is. You know what I mean? And so I blurred his face. I could have followed it and probably just left it the way it was, but I didn't. I was just like, fine, I'll blur your face, you little bitch. But, so anyway, go watch that video. There's some things blurred in that video. I was just telling you that so you'll understand why. Please help. I can't find your penny dot cheat sheet on your website. It's because we just created a new one for you, and I will put it in a video and post it very, very soon. And it's quite helpful, I think. So that's why you can't find it. This is not there. All Dollar Generals have penny items. Yes, they do. I found Penny Kids Blue Dot FW19 jackets. Inside tag showed a penny. Manager said she had to grab a similar item and couldn't use the inside tag. Is that true? No, it's not true, actually. Kind of. If you watched the video that I showed you where the inside tags were, you will know that in that video, I said they can type in that number and get a price. Some store employees don't know how to do that. I went to a store, I've went to a couple stores, and I've told them you can type in that number and get a price somehow. And they've tried it. So I don't know what buttons they need to push. I wish I did so I could, maybe I'll ask some of my sources, like what do they type in to get the price for that and let you guys know. But if the manager of the store said she needs a similar item, she may just genuinely not know that that's a thing. So I don't know if I would be super upset about it unless I went back and there were a lot of tags missing. Then I might be like, something's going on here. But otherwise, I wouldn't think too much about it. I would just move on. If it was one penny item, I just would move on. My Dollar General still has Purple Dot at 40% off, so it pennies tomorrow. No, I don't know. I don't know how you got that, but no. Oh, my car's gonna shut off. Hold on, let me, My Dollar, oh. Do you guys have any more questions you want to ask? What do you think is going to happen to Blue Dot toys? I don't know. Toys only penny like every 3 years or something. And so I've been penny shopping for like 5 years, maybe going on 6 years. It's hard to keep track of things when we don't have a lot of evidence, right? And penny shopping didn't really become a thing on the internet until recently. And with like the last year and a half or so, like people like me have been posting the penny list on the internet. So those things are hard to track. So I don't know. What about the penny list predictions you mentioned in another video? I think we've decided that we're going to do that month to month. Why didn't I do that this month? I don't know. I got myself a little planner so I can be more organized, because sometimes I just forget. And then some things, especially recently, were because I switched phones like 3 times in like 2 weeks. And one of the phones that had the most like footage on it, I lost. So a lot of the videos that I was working on, I lost, and like my reminders and stuff. So I have to start over, which is so annoying. But my plan is to do those, like this is what's supposed to penny this month based on the information that I have, every first of the month. I think that'll be good for you guys. I can't read them because they are going too fast. What'd you ask? I don't see your question. There is no Dollar General penny list this week. Oh, also, damn it, I meant to say this at the beginning of the video, because I know a lot of you click on these live videos and you're like, I'm not listening to this bitch talk for an hour. I don't blame you. But I meant to say this at the beginning of the video. Shit. Because it was important, I think. So, last week, the Easter, what day did it penny on, you guys? What day was it? It wasn't Tuesday. It was... Somebody remind me what day it was. Friday. Okay. Yeah. So Easter pennied on Friday. And then the week before that, the clothing didn't penny on Tuesday either, right? So we know that there's something going on in the rhythm of our penny list, which is normal. That happens. It's like Dollar General is trying to throw us off. That's fine. I think it works out better for us when that happens, actually. But so we could just have a penny list later in the week. So just make sure you're paying attention. I do usually post the penny list video Monday at 11 a.m. So you guys know you can come back Monday at 11 and see what the penny list is for Tuesday. But it is very possible that we could get a list for like Thursday or Friday or whatever. So please, 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 please just make sure you're paying attention. And the other thing I would say is this, about somebody posting a video saying that Purple Dot pennies tomorrow. Here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? I make a living from doing this. This is legitimately how I make a paycheck and feed my family. I'm not rich, obviously, but I do make more money than if I were to go to Kroger here and get a job, right? I don't have a college education, so I would probably work somewhere like that, right? a lot of people know that people make money making YouTube videos, and so they want to make YouTube videos. And sometimes I have seen, especially with penny shopping, and especially within the last like year, they see that other people tend to get good views on that type of thing, like penny shopping. So they want to do that as well. And sometimes people, I've seen it a lot of times that happen. People will make videos and just say some crazy shit in it about penny shopping, like penny shopping is ending, something crazy is penny shopping tomorrow, or pennying tomorrow, or whatever, right? I promise you, Purple Dot is not going to penny tomorrow. So I would say, and then also let me tell you this too, legitimately, some Dollar General stores get different lists than other stores. So there are times where so-and-so might have a penny list that's a little bit different than the one that I have, and vice versa. I try to have multiple sources. That way I can figure that out for you and just let you know if that's the case. But it does genuinely happen sometimes that way. So do I think you should follow multiple people for the penny list? I think I'm the best, of course, but I do think that you should definitely maybe follow multiple people for that information, or be in Facebook groups and stuff like that. Just be a part of the community in general so you can get all of the information. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always about people just trying to get views, but sometimes that happens too. So just know that and keep that in mind, and take things you hear with a grain of salt. It is great now that we can scan with the Dollar General couponing app and get a price before we go up to the register. So because used to, you couldn't do that. We just got the ability to do that recently. So sometimes you go up to the register looking like a full-blown idiot, and it's great that we don't have to do that any longer. But I mean, it's just like Dollar General saying that the blue and the gray dot, it looked like it was going to penny on that Friday, but it actually didn't penny until another day. Sometimes it's Dollar General's fault. My store is new NCI, will things penny at the same time? So yeah, pretty much. So I'll explain this in the what is an NCI store video, but there's regular Dollar General stores and NCI stores, right? When we get a penny list, and like the videos that I post on Monday with the penny list, that penny list is good for both regular Dollar General stores and NCI stores. And I have an NCI store, and we found penny items at the NCI store that are exactly the same as the regular Dollar General store, okay? And then sometimes, occasionally, we will get a list that's only good for the NCI stores. If that is the case, and we get a list that's only good for the NCI stores, I will stress that so much you will know that it's only for NCI stores, probably to the point that you will be annoyed. But I try to make that very clear so you guys are aware and don't waste your time, and get as many penny items as possible, of course. Aw, this is the most reliable YouTube channel for your penny information. Thank you so much. I try, it's part of the reason why I started posting the penny list on Monday, you guys, is because it is important to me that you guys have the full correct information, instead of, because I found that I was kind of in this rat race to post the penny list first, and then I discovered that it was more important to just be accurate than it was to be first, right? And then I just kind of hoped that you guys would realize that my goal was just so you have all of the information and it was accurate, and that you guys would notice that over time. Yeah, people post the penny list before I do, and that's absolutely fine. But the reason is sometimes, like, we'll get a memo on Friday like we normally do with the penny list, and then I would find that, like, on Saturday there might be a little bit more information. So instead of making 2 different videos or whatever, why not just post it on Monday when I have all of the information? that I can give you at once and just be accurate, you know? And then also, I think posting it on Monday keeps from people hiding penny items, which happens a lot. Please don't do that. I think if you hide penny items, not only are you being an asshole to the rest of the penny shopping community, but for the Dollar General employees as well, and Dollar General, I think, you know, I don't claim to be the most ethical person in the world. There are things that I do wrong, and have done wrong, and like learn from my mistakes and all that kind of stuff. But I think hiding penny items is just like such a unethical thing to do. So please don't do that. I found someone else's penny items that were hidden. I have too, and it makes me so mad. Mom is good. She's doing much better. Thank you so much. Chris, are you still doing the penny predictions? We already talked about that a little bit. Yes. The plan is the first of the month to do those. I found other people's stashes in my Dollar General stores. Rude. Yes, absolutely. All right, you guys got any more questions here before we go? What's going on behind me? You guys see it? You see these people? What are they doing back there? Unless she sees the comment, she can't answer. Yeah, I try to answer your questions. Wi-Fi. Dollar General has their own customer Wi-Fi in store. Safety, yeah, I have to redo that video. It was long. It won't upload to save my life, so I'm gonna redo it. I think sometimes what happens is it says the footage is I forget the word they use, but I'll redo it and make sure to post that video. I'm not gonna give you a day in case it won't upload again, but please watch out for that video. I really want you guys to see it. Yeah, it does help if you put question marks in front of your question. Sometimes I do talk a lot, you guys, and I'm completely aware of that. I try to always make the Penniless videos pre-recorded and quick. So if you don't care to ask questions and get extra information, you can just get the information and go. I also have been posting them on my website, thepenniless.com. So if you don't want to watch a video, or you don't have time, or don't have data, or whatever the case may be, you can also look on the website. A store near me marks through the clearance items barcodes, so they charge that price and it won't scan. Should they be doing that? One of my stores used to always mark through the items barcode, but the items would still usually scan, I think. I'm pretty sure, actually. I don't know the answer to that question, honestly. Should they be? I don't know. What car do you have now? I have a Ford Fusion. My new car that I love. Every time I see my car, I go into a store and come out of the store, I'm like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I tell it that every day that I drive it. Can you tell us what to do with a remodel? Yes. Likely, if your store is remodeling, the items will penny on a Sunday, not on a Tuesday. So you need to be there every single Sunday, and you need to scan everything. Don't just scan things that are like seasonal. Scan everything. That's pretty much it. I mean, there is no secret. The thing is with a remodel store is the price goes down really, really quick. Like one week it'll be 50% off, next week 70%. It's pretty predictable. The next week 90%, and then a penny. So stay on top of it. Any idea when I scan things, it will show the price, but when I save it to the list, it changes to 000. Same is happening to me. I don't know what to do about it. It's quite annoying, actually. Maybe try uninstalling and reinstalling the app. I've found that sometimes that helps with the Dollar General app and other apps as well, when they're glitching like that, but I don't know. The stores in my area told me that you're not supposed to sell me the penny items. I showed them the policy and they said, we'll do it this time. but they will be changing the policy really soon. There is kind of a rumor going around that the policy has changed or is changing to only one like penny item. And the reason that is because years ago that used to be the Dollar General policy, that they only had to sell you one like penny item. Well, this policy was on their training videos, and somehow the Dollar General employees still have access to those videos. So if they look at those training videos instead of the like handbook, they may think that that's the policy, but it's not. And so they may have heard that rumor and think that it's true, but it's not. Sweet Baby Ray's, did it glitch? Not that I've seen, but I didn't go out yesterday either, so. How to buy at a remodel. How to buy at a remodel? Same way you buy anywhere else. I don't know. I don't understand. Did orange clovers penny last week? Some of the yellow ones did too, I seen, but I don't have the yellow clovers at my store. I think I seen Queer Coupon Queen who posted that on Instagram, that some of the yellow clovers at her store pennied. But the orange clover pennied at my NCI store, but it was only like hats, gloves, and scarves, not the shoes. Happy birthday, Amber. Can you check your Facebook messages? I sent a message to you about a girl trying to buy penny items. I have looked through them recently, but I didn't see your message. Any news on next clearance event? No news. I'll make a video. Safety, yeah. We did talk about that a little bit. There is a Dollar General video that I'm making. I said I was going to upload it Thursday. I had some trouble uploading the video. It was a really long video. I'm just going to refilm it because somewhere in that video the film is messed up and I can't find it. So I'm going to refilm that video. I do want you guys to watch it. It is about your safety. Yeah. It's probably going to make Dollar General mad at me, but I'm going to post it anyway. They're already mad at me. So how can we find out if a store is remodeling next to us? That's a good question. Generally, the only way we know is either the store employees tell us, or they have these big, huge shipping containers sitting outside. If they have two big, huge shipping containers sitting outside, that is a big red flag. Most likely that store is going to be a remodel. But there's no like list. I did do a super chat twice. Let me know if you got it. I can't look while I'm live. Unless I've seen it. Did I not see it? Did I not say it? I can look after I'm not live though. You guys have a lot of questions today. Ford Fusion is a bum. I agree. You want me to send you names and copies and paste people that are sending your penny list to other sites, or do you even care? All right, so here's the thing. By all means, yes, please. If you see someone sharing, screenshot it and send it to me. I don't mind when people send, like, if people take my penny list, screenshot it, and post it in a Facebook group, as long as they keep it where it says thepennylist.com, I don't care. What happens, though, is sometimes they'll erase where it said my name and stuff. That pisses me off, and I want to know about it so I can blacklist them. But if you see anybody sharing it, just screenshot it and send it to me. I won't get mad. I do keep track of who those people are for other reasons, and it's helpful. I won't get annoyed with it. If you don't mind to do it, I would love to see it. It is kind of helpful though, when you guys, even if you do share it in Facebook groups and stuff, because it helps other people find me. As long as you leave my name on it, I'm appreciative. Sometimes I got a little trick up my sleeve to see if people copy my penny list. I don't know about a clearance event. Have I ever been to a remodel? Yes, but unfortunately, it happened before we knew about remodels. Like, I didn't know everything was going to penny like that. I wish I did. I wish I did. So all right, guys, I'm going to go. If you guys have any more questions, you can. Why does my app show 000 for everything in the store? Try uninstalling and then reinstalling the app. If it's showing that for everything, like, something is wrong. I don't know why that's happening to some of us, but the majority of us, it's not happening for every single item that we scan. Something's wrong. It might be your phone. It might be the internet slow on your phone. It could be anything. But if everything you scan is saying that, something is wrong. You need to get that fixed. They're actually not really close to me. It looks like it, but they're not. It looks like it in camera, though. It was only 2 yellow. Oh, Stage Girl, Stage GRL says it was only the yellow clover 2-pack of socks that pennied, not all yellow clovers. See, that's why, since my store didn't have it, I didn't post it, because I don't have enough information about that to give you an intelligent answer. So, thank you. Can I use a coupon on a penny item? Yes, you can. How can I sign up for the app? Which app? The Dollar General app? You just go to the App Store or the Play Store and type in Dollar General. Is that what you mean? My closest regular and NCI stores in the same town put a yard sale looking stickers over the real price and mark different price on the sticker with an ink pen in their own handwriting. Allowed. One of my stores puts handwritten stickers on their product. I don't see why Dollar General would have a problem with that, but I guess if it's an item that's on clearance and their price is wrong and they won't give it to you for the price that it rings up, that's a problem. But as far as putting the stickers on there, Dollar General, we know, tells them to put stickers on some items, so I don't think that they could, like, get in trouble for that. Jen says, dinged up car right by you. I only park next to nice cars. This way I know they care about their car too. No door dings, please. 100% agree with you. I have never had, like, a nice car in my life until now, and so I am very cautious about hitting other cars. I did take my dog to the vet like 2 weeks ago, and I hit a car with my door, and I felt so bad. I was once in my car, and this mom and kid got out of the car, and the kid hit my car so hard it, like, moved the car. I was so mad, and I had a crappy car, but I still tried not to ding up my car. But yeah, that's a good point. Smart thinking. Here's what I do. I always try to park beside the buggy holder, because I feel like that gives me 50% less chance that they'll ding up my car, because if only one car can park beside of me instead of 2 cars sandwiching me in. You see my thoughts here? How do we join the special group? The special group is not open yet. No one can join it. there is an application on my website. It's still there. Go to thepennylist.com, then the menu, and it says, I think, member application. Read all of that. It's kind of a lot, and you have to send me, like, email me a picture of yourself and all this crazy stuff. If you want to be in the paid group, you have to do that. I do see a $5 super chat from Dawn. Dawn, thank you so much. It helps pay the bills. How new is your NCI store? Mine has only been there open 1 month. So how long will Penny start happening? Love you. God bless. Dawn, I know the exact answer to this. My Dollar General store, NCI store, has been open for 1 year, a little over a year now, actually. And we tracked it. It took about 10 or 11 months before items pennied. However, they did apparently, when that store remodeled, put some of the items in the back of the store. I was there one day and they were getting items out of the back in those little totes that they use, and they were all pennies. And they put them out on the shelf, and I was like, oh, thank you very much. They were toys, actually. And I got them. So generally speaking, if it's a new store or an NCI store, it's going to take about likely 10 or 11 months, depending on the store and like what time of year it is and all of that. But I would still randomly check that store just to make sure you're not missing anything that might be out that's a penny. Do you have any idea why the stores had no idea about the buy one get one free ad for the decorative rugs? I don't know. I've seen some people talking about this on Telegram. I don't know why. I don't know. But I'm sorry if there was a sign hanging at my store, so I didn't make it up. You seen the sign? I don't know. Can we please do a meet and greet in Tennessee one day to meet the Queen? I go to Tennessee a lot. I have family in Eastern Tennessee, Middle Tennessee, and my husband has some family in Western Tennessee. When I go on vacation, if you guys know that, I don't like to be like, okay, I'm driving through on this road. Oh my God, I thought he was going to hit my car. I was about to get out and whoop his ass. I'm not going to obviously post publicly what road I'm on or anything. But if you know I'm going somewhere where you are or you're near, absolutely message me and let me know. I will most likely meet up with you. I'll stalk you a little bit before I meet up with you. But I'll bring my husband and shop with you or something at Dollar General. So, yeah. Depending on where you live in Tennessee. I'll be in Tennessee probably within the next couple of months, though. What do you do if you ask them to hand you an item behind the counter and they say, is it going to ring up nothing? I told her I didn't know, but I want the item. She didn't give it to me. Like it's on the shelf, like for sale, because there's a difference in... they maybe put the items that they knew were a penny in a shopping cart and push the shopping cart behind the store, and then like an item actually on the shelf for sale. There's a difference there, okay? If it's on the shelf for sale and they wouldn't sell it to you, I would speak to the manager of the store, kind of go through the chain of command and say something about that. Depending on the item and depending on if you want to fight that battle or not, but I would probably, most likely. But if it's like an item that they removed and put in a shopping cart and then put it behind the counter, then they obviously were removing that item. That's why it's there. You know what I mean? And so I would leave that alone. But if it was like on the shelf with the stuff that they have behind the counter that's for sale and they wouldn't give it to you, that's a problem for me. And I would go through the chain of command and say something. In Texas, our governor just put out 50% capacity. Oh no. People around here don't have masks, gloves, nothing. They're acting like nothing's going on. Difference in regular and NCI stores. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Basically, NCI stores just have more and nicer home items. The remodel is set for a Sunday. Will it penny the previous Sunday? I believe so, yes. Right? Am I wrong? No, I'm not sure. Actually. Ask in the Facebook group, Dawn. Are you in the Facebook group? A lot of those people, some of them have been through several remodels. We only had one here, and I didn't know that things were going to penny like that, so I wasn't paying attention. So I don't know. Other people dissing you in another group, I sent a screenshot. I do like to know those people because I put them on my little list, because sometimes the people will go do that and talk shit and then try to be nice to me to my face, or like get in the paid group or whatever. And so yes, I do like to know. Thank you very much. I sent Susan one who cropped your logo out. Oh, good to know. Thank you very much, Wendy. New, how can I join the group? The paid group hasn't started yet. Mary, do you have an Android or iPhone? I think that probably does matter too. Seems like I had a lot of trouble when I had the iPhone. All right, guys, I think we're starting to get to like the same questions over and over and over again. So I'm going to end the video. I try not to keep them longer than an hour, because I think over an hour is kind of overwhelming. Ooh, I missed a super chat. Honey Britches says, thank you, you're awesome. Damn, I was way behind. Do you still need socks? I always need socks. Was that somebody who lives near me? What size do your kids wear? I can never remember what size shoes AJ wears. When I buy him shoes, I have to look at his shoes. My oldest son wears the same size as Jason, which is an adult size 9. But I can't remember what size AJ wears. I think it's like size 4. All right. Please watch the video about your safety. You were really far behind. I was really far behind. When that video goes up, I'll probably do that this week. I think I'm going to try to start working on the what is an NCI store video, because I could also answer some remodel questions in that video. That would probably be helpful. But the thing is, I just don't know a lot about remodels, because we've only had the one here. And at the time, I'd never heard of a remodeled store. It was the first one I'd ever heard of. And so I didn't know that that was going to happen, or I would have stayed on top of it. I probably missed a lot of pennies. Actually, though, the store that we have that's NCI, the manager's really good at removing things. She's probably the best in the area about removing items, which sucks. Have I heard of glittering and couponing? It's so illegal. Well, yes and no. It's not necessarily illegal. It just depends on what kind of glittering they're doing. There is a difference in balanced couponing and glittering. I've made videos about that before in the past. As we get back into couponing, we probably will talk about that soon, I'm sure. But it's not always actually illegal. As far as I can find, and now of course keep in mind, I cannot give you legal advice. I'm just like a money saver person. I'm not a lawyer. Keep that in mind. But I've done a lot of research on trying to figure out what actually is illegal and what is just considered unethical. And in glittering, the only thing that I can see is like people have actually went to jail for, there's actually laws around it, is when people are really making fake coupons. So let's say you take a coupon and it's for hair dye, and instead of buying hair dye, you buy laundry detergent, and the coupon works because it's the same brand or whatever. That's actually not illegal. And the reason, apparently, is because the coupon manufacturer also has to take some type of responsibility for that coupon working on that product. So you may think it's illegal and fraud and that they should go to jail, but that's not necessarily the law. So there's that. What items should I put on my list to keep checking for a remodel? I would look for items that are an odd price. I was supposed to go and you guys are keep talking to me. You know I talk. Like if an item is regularly supposed to be $4 and it rings up on your app for an odd price, like $3.20, then that's an item you want to keep an eye on. Another tip I think I would do is go to penny shopping Facebook groups, search the word remodel, and see what everybody else bought during their store remodel, because it's likely it will be the same type of items. So that might give you a little kind of guide to go by instead of just randomly doing shit. But like if you scan something and it comes up in your app for $2.85, we know that is not a typical price at Dollar General, and so that should be a flat or like a red flag, right? Because it's usually like $4 or $3.95 or you know, if it's $2.85, that's odd. If you need to talk to me personally, you can email me. My email is kristaramsey6@gmail.com. Please know I'm a little behind in my emails because I was logged into the wrong email address and I was like, why are people not emailing me? Well, I figured it out. I was logged into the wrong email on this phone, and that's why I wasn't getting notifications for my email, you know? And then I finally got to my right email, and I'm really behind on answering emails. So you can email me, or you can always leave a comment on the video. I do try to answer those the very best I can. But depending on what's going on, sometimes I get behind on those too. All right, I'm hanging up now. I don't care what you say. Stop talking to me. Have a good day. Give the video a thumbs up. Go join Telegram. If you haven't been getting Telegram notifications, I deleted you on accident. Please join the new Telegram. Oh, and for those of you who are on Telegram, I want to tell you that I am going to try something new. Supposedly, it's hurting me that I share my video link on there. So instead of sharing the video link, I'm going to tell you guys, like I did today, like I'm about to go make a live video, but I didn't give you the link. I usually give you the link. So that's why I'm doing that. And I'm going to test it out and see if it helps. My views are down slightly to where they normally are. So I want to see if that will help or hurt me. Supposedly, me sharing on Facebook or Telegram, it could confuse YouTube because most people don't have 7,000 people that they share the link to. So anyway, we're going to be trying that within the next couple of weeks. So if you notice that that's kind of weird, that's why, just so you know. Is there a reason you never use DigiGo? Yeah, because I don't have DigiGo stores here. And I'm hanging up now. Bye.